Then they bought the old farmhouse, which was part of the Britannia Youngstown community already, but it was the original farmhouse that the fields around that area became the Britannia Youngstown community. So we moved there June 1960. No, 1961. 1961. My brother was already born, and then we started our life in Jasper Place. Anything else?
Is there a reason that your parents chose Jasper Place?
Well, the job that my dad got, he's an engineer draftsperson, was downtown, and the bus that he was able to catch was easy because it was right on Jasper Avenue that the offices were. So yeah, every morning he'd catch the bus and go downtown and come back at night. So.
Do you remember which bus line he took or the route?
I think there was only one bus line at that time. He had to walk to, the bus had a turnaround. So no, I'm not sure exactly which bus.
We know the turnaround you're talking about. So he walked there. Where was the house situated?
The address is 16102 103rd Avenue. That's where the 3 came in. And when they were starting to make the streets in the neighborhood, they realized that the house was not where it should be to work with all the other houses. There should be a street that have gone right through our house. But because of that, they subdivided to give it a double lot. And the driveway, if you drove down 161st Street or go north, you'd go right up into the driveway. So it was always easy to describe, to friends how to get to our house, because just pretend you're going to head north and you'll go right into our driveway. So,
can you describe the house? You called it a farmhouse.
Yeah.
Can you describe the house and the area on which the land was situated?
Well, they made very wide roads. We're lucky compared to some of the other neighborhoods. We can have cars parking on both sides, and you can still go back and forth without taking a mirror off a vehicle or anything. But the yard itself, we had a huge garden all along the spare lot, right from the front walkway, the front sidewalk, all the way to the back alley. And then where the actual house was sat, previous owners had planted a circle of trees, elm trees. And in grade 1, you got those little spruce trees for Arbor Day. Well, they're now 100 feet tall. I don't know, they're huge now. But back then, we had this circle for a front yard and a circle for the backyard. And the trees, I think they must have been about this big when we first moved in. Well, you can't hug them. They're so huge now. And they all, elm trees, you know how they are the canopy? That's what the whole yard is now. It's just one big canopy into the middle. And it was a yard that, as we grew, my dad had the room to build the best swing set and the best sandbox and the best playhouse. And it was a magnet for all the kids. We had tree houses several trees. We built tree houses. And one summer I bought 2 baby ducks, and I dug a pond in the backyard to house them for the summer, and then I gave them to a farm in the fall. And then my dad built skating rinks in the backyard, and every spring when the snow melted, there was a dip in part of the yard that we would take a piece of plywood and stick it on a rubber tube, and we would sail around the world. because we have this big kind of a pond in our backyard.